North Georgia Toyota supports our Georgia Bulldogs. When other dealers say we can't do that, we say yes, we can.
As the play developed, I saw the safety bite up a little bit, and I knew he was going to be wide open. So I just had to lunch it and make sure I got it to him in time.
And a freshman will lead them. Callaway, Georgia's Terry Godwin talks about his MVP performance Saturday in the Bulldogs Tax Layer Bowl win over Penn State. Godwin on that trick pass play made to perfection to Malcolm Mitchell was just one of his 2 touchdowns on the day as the future looks bright between the hedges. And kudos to our Outback and Tax Layer Bowl crews of Paul Shaheen and Nick Porter, bringing it all home to you. Well played, guys. Well played. Well, good Sunday evening, and thanks for joining us. Vince Lennon, your humble narrator. Glad to see you. Playing for pride. That's pretty much what the Atlanta Falcons and Tennessee Titans had going for them as they enter their final regular season game today. No playoffs, no postseason, just hoping for warm weather and some tee times later this week. To the Dome we go for the highlights. Blackbirds first-year head coach Dan Quinn watching the swan dive. As Saints bench boss Sean Payton, was this his last game for the Crescent City crew? Miami maybe? Birds up 3 until Tim Hightower takes it in from the 1-yard line. Be same score here in the second stanza. The play action fake to Freeman as Matt Ryan rolls right and finds Tony Maoki in the flat. And watch the big man rumble down the sidelines. 42 yards. That DB never had a chance. Still first half. It would be Ryan to Freeman in the corner of the end zone. 17-14 Birds. 17 all now in the fourth, just under 2 minutes. And Jamarca Sanford picks Ryan. Ooh, that one's going to hurt. Waning seconds here. In fact, it's going to be the last play of the game. Kia Forbath for the win from 30 yards out. Oh, yeah, Prego. It's in there. Saints win 20-17. Atlanta ends the season at 8-8 after that 5-0 start. Meanwhile, for the Tennessee Titans fans, a bit of confliction coming into today's game in Indianapolis. They win, they could lose next year's first #1 draft pick. No worries on that. One thing for certain, a house cleaning is order in Nashville. Interim head coach Mike Mularkey, just that, interim. Titans GM Rubston Webster, his days more numbered than a housefly in a room full of Venus flytraps. Colts start former Buck quarterback Josh Freeman, and good for the Titans, Denara Searcy, who comes up, makes the incredible interception, and that will set the Titans quite nicely up on Indy's front porch. On the very next play, Zach Mettenberger in for the injured Marcus Mariota, keeps it himself and scores his first rushing touchdown of his career. Moses would be proud of the parting of the sea of blockers there. 7-3 Titans, second quarter. Mettenberger with the trickery, hands it off to Delaney Walker on the end around. Look at the big man run. He goes 36 yards before he's tackled at the Indianapolis 5. It was his first rush in 4 years. Walker's long gainer sets up David Cobb, who punches it into the end zone for his first touchdown of the career. 14-10 Titans. Ryan Lindley in for relief of Freeman. He drops back and throws a strike there to Andre Johnson. Johnson comes up with the catch, stretches out his hand, scores the touchdown before he goes out of bounds. Very nice. 20-14. Colts second half. Mettenberger steps back, his pass is deflected, and Jarrell Freeman comes up with the pick. But he isn't done. He's striding down the field for the touchdown. The Colts hang on to get the win here, but the Texans end up as the AFC South champs. Titans, meanwhile, will get that first pick of the 2016 NFL Draft with today's loss. Hey, keep your cool. A frustrating season for Buffalo Bills punter Dan Carpenter came to a literal head today after missing his 6th extra point of the season. Carpenter there hurling his helmet in disgust. Bad, the bounce gets the face mask right there in the kisser. Afterwards, you can see him there checking his schnoz. But Beefalo's Rex Ryan and crew knock out the Jets for the playoffs with a 22-17 win. Sunday Night Football right here on NBC, not for pride, but for the NFC North title. The Minnesota Vikings head east to Green Bay for the Packers at Lambeau. Bob Costas sits down with Vikes head coach Mike Zimmer on tonight's rematch, won by the Pack in Minneapolis.
You come in to Green Bay knowing that they beat you in your place, but it's a long season. It's a season of attrition. You're a different team now than you were even in the middle of the year, let alone the beginning, right?
Bob, they were more physical than us that day. They had lost 3 in a row. They came in with a mission. We have to turn the tables on them in this ball game and make sure that we're the most physical team and do the things that we need to do to win.
Our coverage begins at the top of the hour with Football Night in America right here after NBC Nightly News with Kate Snow. And for those of you who can't stay up for our late news tonight after the game, let me take this moment now to thank you for your viewership. It's been a quick 2 years here at Channel 3, and much like the infamous line in The Godfather, I got an offer I just could not refuse. Tonight is my last night here on the Channel 3 Sports Desk, and as I embark on a new job in another former market I've worked, it's Montgomery, Alabama, and it's a move I do not take lightly with so many family and friends. Here in the Tennessee Valley, I learned long ago in this business never to say never, as I never really envisioned returning to Montgomery. Alas, here we are. So in the spirit of never say never, I want to leave you this little Irish prayer, my late grandmother's favorite. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft on your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. I love you, Chattanooga. Always have, always will. Take care.